Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I feel like it's been a while, but it really hasn't. I've still been posting Monday through Friday. I was just the weekend, but it feels like it's been a long time since I was on YouTube, even though it's been 2 days. 2 days that I haven't posted a new video, but here we are. If you were around last week, my congestion was struggling, and today I'm feeling all 34 years of my age, which I know is not that old, but like today I just woke up and my back is just killing me. So if I look like I'm in agonizing pain for some reason while we're watching the old Amberlynn Reid video today, it could be because it's an Amberlynn Reid video, or it could just be my back hurting. Take your pick. Your guess is probably as good as mine. Now, interestingly, Amberlynn was gone from YouTube actually for a while. Like, she didn't post anything, but did stay active on the Instagram Q&As, which y'all know I just cannot really I can't really deal with them. Like, these days most of it is just stuff I really don't care about. I did enjoy when she rated a book one time a 4.5 stars out of 5 stars, and then someone asked her to rank it out of 10, and she picked a number that wouldn't be what you would think it was out of 10. I think she said it was an 8 out of 10. And then somebody was like, that doesn't work mathematically. And she's like, I don't care. I did see that. And then the other thing I saw is that somebody asked where her weigh-in was, because she had been doing these regular weekly Sunday weigh-in videos. And she did say at one point she was gonna post, and then I think she followed up and said, oh, I transferred the video to my phone so I could edit while I was pooping on the toilet. That's not her words, that's mine. I just, she likes to edit on her phone on the go. And by that, I mean while she's going, poo pee pee. And so she... That's just so silly. I just remember. Y'all remember literally a few weeks ago when she said she likes to edit on the toilet? And anyways, she said that when she was transferring the file from her camera to her phone, she somehow deleted it and she had to refilm the weigh-in. And so, I don't know, she never really posted a weigh-in dedicated video. That might be what we're about to watch maybe today. It's a 28-minute long video, so I assume it's not just weigh-in content. And it's called We Have a Lot to Talk About. So I'm curious what all that might be. As always, I got my little Transformer shirt on because we are transforming this content today. So I guess let's get to, shall we?
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I know it's been a hot minute. So it's actually super late right now. This is actually when I would be sleeping, but I was like, I need to film this. I need to make this a priority.
This is actually when I'd be normally sleeping, and the only reason my sleep schedule isn't right now is because I had to prioritize filming this, and for some reason I couldn't prioritize filming this any other time, any other moment in time, when it's the one job I have to do. I'm always curious when she over explains her having to film at certain times or having to do stuff for her one job, which is YouTube. I find that very interesting to me, just because as somebody who does do YouTube also full time, I prioritize doing stuff with YouTube from 9 a.m. to anywhere to 6 p.m. on most days. It is possible if you just are used to having any kind of semblance of balance in terms of working and life and things like that. What else are you doing currently that you're the only time for me to film is when I should be sleeping? A lot of questions, just questions, no judgment. She also can do whatever the fuck she wants and film whatever the fuck she wants, you know what I'm saying? But just questions I have from watching her content, You feel me?
I know I look tired.
No.
I feel tired.
Well, you look the same as you always do, bestie.
I might be long-winded. Who knows? But I was like, I need to film this video because I've only filmed one video, I want to say in the last 8 days. And it was a weigh-in video. And then when I was on my camera, I still had video footage from Vlogmas. So I'm over here just like deleting, and I go really quickly.
Oh my
it's just
God.
2 steps. It's like boop, 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 and I was just going.
Oh my God.
I deleted my weigh-in video.
Oh my God.
I was trying to clear out a bunch of videos before I uploaded my weigh-in video onto my phone because you guys know I do like to edit on my phone.
I do know that. I'm just so confused, like how much storage space do you have that you're just holding on to all of these old videos? Like, I don't get the sense that you use, like, an external hard drive or anything, so I don't understand why you're holding on to all of them. Like, why not just, like, set up a thing to, like, regularly, like, once you use a video, delete it? Unless you anticipate there's going to be some, like, reason to need that clip in a later video or something. I don't understand.
But I do not use my phone to film, so I didn't even have my freaking footage on my phone. I wish I would have, because that would have been a whole lot better, because I would have been able to get the footage. But when you delete something off the SD card, it's gone for good. I do want to say before I get into...
Yeah, that's how it works. Wait, so all of those, you were just holding on to a bunch of videos in your SD card? Like, how big is this SD card? How many gigabytes, bestie? Oh, how big is it? I'm just like, I had literally, in real life, just so you know, I was playing in my gay volleyball league yesterday, and I did a what do you know about blah, 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 blah situation type of deal. And they were like, Zach, why do you literally turn everything into some kind of innuendo or joke? And I'm like, besties, I wish I knew, because it's shit like that doesn't even make sense. Like, oh, what do you know about a big gigabyte? Oh,
to things like, because this is just like a full-fledged update video, weigh-in, life-related, weight loss surgery, just everything.
Is that all? Or is that going to be... no. Okay, it's not. I was like, is that going to be all 30 minutes of it? Now I'm scrolling through it. It's not. It looks like there are some other things, I think. Although, it does look like she does sit here through the entirety of it. But it looks like she also shows, like, a grocery haul and some stuff. So, let's just keep going. Although, I am skeptical.
I needed a break. I felt like I was oversharing. I was sharing a lot daily. Like, I was filming daily but not uploading daily, and I was like doing step by step of like my my weight loss journey with like the whole surgery thing, and I was just like giving a lot. And I noticed that by doing that, the reaction I was receiving wasn't mixing very well with like my mental health.
Oh my God, are we really having this conversation again? Because I feel like we've been through this before. Like, like, don't read your comments. It sounds like you're truly excited about weight loss surgery and you're like making it happen. You're doing what you need to do. So like, let's sit with that. Let's do that. And like, let's stop worrying about what the reaction is. Because you have identified that for yourself before. You've said, I do so much better one, she's said in the past she does much better when she doesn't share like things about her weight loss, binging, eating, etc. She said that it helps her when she doesn't post about that on YouTube. And then 2, she's also talked about how it also just helps her to like not read the comments. And yeah, she goes in these like fluctuations of like, I'm gonna overshare and tell you everything, and then we just get like nothing for like a week, like she just pointed out. And it almost makes me kind of think like, you know, there is probably some kind of balance there, right? Like there's probably some level of in between where like you can share some of those things, but like I don't feel like she's ever good at finding like a balance in between. And that's why I always veer on the side of like, well, you do 100% better for yourself when you just don't share about it, don't read the comments, so, like, maybe you should do that part. But, like, if she really wants to share it because she feels like it's an important part of her channel, I think there are ways that she could do it, but she just doesn't. It's like she's either all in or nothing, which I guess is maybe not a surprise when we think about Amberlynn's, like, behaviors with any particular thing in her life, even not weight-related things.
I have started reading comments again, and I have seen so much positivity, so thank you guys.
Okay.
Positivity that I've seen in a very, very long time, and I appreciate it so much because it's truly going to help me. But for
Good.
some reason, you know, I'm human. Okay, not some reason. Let's restart that sentence. See, I'm tired.
Yeah, then maybe film this video some other time. I don't understand. You just said you haven't really been filming or anything, so like, what else are you doing?
I'm gonna say I'm human, not perfect. And for some reason, like, my brain was just subconsciously focusing so much more on just like the negativity around me getting weight loss surgery. And I can't do that, won't do that. I want this to be a very positive experience for me.
Can't do that, won't do that, but will answer like tons of questions about it on Instagram. That's the other thing I'm thinking about. She's like, I felt like I was oversharing on YouTube. She's oversharing on Instagram too regarding weight loss. Like, I literally just today was looking through and saw her arguing with somebody about her BMI, which I don't know, potentially is something she talks about in this video, but I'm like, you are still engaging with it. You are still oversharing on Instagram, even if you're not posting videos on YouTube. It doesn't make no sense.
Obviously, I mean, it's like life-changing, and it's been stressful, and it's been hard, and I've just been really focused this last week with like going to appointments,
okay, you know, stunning,
dotting my I's and crossing my T's, and I've been hanging out with some friends, and just like when I needed to take a load off. And
like who? Like who? I find it hard to believe, but I guess that's why she's been too busy to film a video. She's got friends and she's got appointments, which, like, I just want to say for the record, things that I have in my life, friends and appointments, and still find time and manage time. I mean, like, sometimes I have to like take a day off. I think that's normal, but I'm just like, if this was an important video for me to make for my channel, I'd be like, let me prioritize finding a time to do that when I'm going to be alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
And I mainly just need time to myself, and I need to stop oversharing.
That's also fine.
I do still want to continue sharing this journey. I did have a moment where I was dead set on not continuing.
Sure, of course.
It was just like really messing with me mentally. You know, this is a time in your life where you need support more than ever, because it's like I am putting myself in a scary position.
Sure, that makes sense.
Getting weight loss surgery at this size, going under and getting surgery is a very scary situation. So I just need like all the positivity, and I'm gonna try my hardest. Again, I am human, but
it is wild to me that she's like, I need all the positivity at a time when we know the positivity in her comments is at the highest because a bunch of people who speak French are like flooding her comments with positivity. Like, it is still so weird to me, and maybe this is just like something she needs to unpack and work on with a therapist, how she can see so much positivity and still find some kind of way to be upset about the negativity. Because honestly, the only time that I've like felt genuinely overwhelmed by comments is when it's been like a situation where there's been a number of people who were like the negativity was like at least equal or greater than like the positivity on my comment section or like on social media for me, right? Like, that's the only time that I've like stopped and been like, wow, maybe there's something I need to think about here if like that many people are not feeling positive about the content I'm creating, right? And so I think if you are getting an overwhelming amount of positive comments and yet you still find a way to focus on the people who are being negative, like, that's really curious to me, like, why your brain isn't rationally like thinking through like, wow, these people are in the minority, there might be something worthy here, but like also look at all these people saying great, wonderful things about me.
I'm going to try my hardest to just focus on that. So, like I said, this is like an update video on just like everything and anything and everything. I want to give you guys a Lego update.
Oh! That is what everybody's been waiting for. Let's motherfucking go.
Footage. So,
No, that's not the Titanic Lego, bestie. I don't care about these flowers. Although I did go to a party once and somebody had these sitting out on a table and they were working on these little Lego flowers. I do think they're kind of cute, if I'm being honest with you. But I want a Titanic update.
Is a Lego my mom got me for Christmas because I get her fresh flowers delivered to her For special
I can buy
occasions, so she wanted
myself
to get me-
flowers. I don't, for some reason, unless I'm listening to that song, I can't think of how it goes. But that Miley Cyrus, speaking of Amberlynn's love of Miley, she wasn't talking about it at all, but she was talking about flowers. I love that song, but I can, every time I try to sing it without the actual music playing, I always sing it wrong. I always go to the Bruno Mars, I should have bought you flowers. And that's, I know that like, Miley Cyrus's song is kind of like, about that, but you know, anyways, besides the point, show me the Titanic. We're gonna be filming for way too long today.
It looks beautiful. So I also had another Lego set. It was like succulents.
Not the succulents! It's like succulents. What do you know about a succulent?
Actually got from someone in my life who is important to me. But look how awesome this came out. Oh my god, isn't that adorable?
I guess.
I thoroughly had so much fun. Like, not only do I like big Legos, but also like the small ones.
Oh, what do you know about a little small Lego?
And then this is the one that Feline got me, which is Starry Night. I started it, you guys, and I just kind of wanted to show you
Let's
that
go.
this is what I will be working on. It is a thicker one. And I'm
What do you know about a thicker one?
super excited. I'm not going to show you how much I have done right now.
Well,
it's honestly not that
why
much.
not?
But what I have done has been a great time.
I would like to
But
see
this
it.
is what you guys are probably waiting for.
That's what I've been motherfucking waiting for. Let's fucking go.
Look at this puppy. I have finished
Wow.
Titanic.
Where is she gonna
this
go
is
in your
my heart,
home?
my pride and my joy.
My heart.
Honestly,
my
was a
pride.
dream of mine to do this Lego. I love Legos, and the fact that Feline spent so much money on this for me, I'm so grateful for her. She did not have to do it.
What an icon.
But yeah, look how amazing she looks. She's huge. But yeah, as you can tell, I have been greatly obsessed with Lego lately.
Just lately? Why is she acting like this is a brand new phenomenon in her life?
Titanic done, and she is massive. Right now we do have her in the office. It's actually in front of my girlfriend's desk on a long, like, folding table.
What do you know about a long folding table? See, this is why this shit has got to stop. Y'all keep encouraging me in the comments. You're like, this is so funny. Zach. I'm like, no, there's nothing funny about me going, what do you know about a long folding table?
So I want to show you the roses that Feline got me for Valentine's Day.
I don't care.
I was not expecting it at all. So next little update is I want to show you guys some P.O. Box stuff that I got.
Oh, stunning.
Okay,
Stunning. Yeah, show me the things people got for you. And I swear to God, if any of you little shits sent her food again, I will.
This, it also made me emotional. It was so sweet. So this is from Samantha and Amber. And they got me this Bambi backpack.
Oh my God.
Like,
Oh my
obsessed.
God.
This card too.
I do kind of love it. Well, I don't love I'm sick of the Bambi and Feline thing. Like, let's just call her by her name, whatever. Let's go. But the thing I do like about it is, like, she hasn't recently been in this kind of, like, a little situation type of deal. But back in the day, she used to exclusively carry around little mini backpacks. Like, that was her purse for going out. And it always slayed me, so I cannot wait to see her just traipsing around when she eventually shows us footage of her not just sitting on her couch or in her office or whatever. I can't wait to see her traipsing around the little Walmart wearing her little Bambi and Feline mini backpack.
Okay, so I did get a diamond painting from someone that I have been talking to on Instagram who actually has, like, a whole business. So I'm gonna put her link down below because, trust me, this is a massive diamond painting.
I'm curious, I'm gonna guess she's not, like, officially sponsored, and she probably just gets, like, a little, like, commission or something for this code, maybe, or maybe it really is just, like, a discount. But Amberlynn has, like, historically refused to do sponsorships, in her own words, because she's just, it's too much work, if I recall correctly. I'm saying in her own words, and now I'm like, I don't know exactly the words she said, so that's just like my recollection of her talking about sponsorships.
I have never even seen one this big ever. Like, look at her. Look at her. She's so big. Oh my god. And I want to show her and do her.
What do you know about showing her and doing her, Amberlynn?
That sounded wrong. I do want to document this process. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you guys is a little book update. During this last,
No, we're gonna also skip this. I'm trying to not comment on everything, and y'all know, the books, I know some people actually really do enjoy it, just not for me.
Alrighty, so now that we're done with all that little deals.
Gosh, wow, the book talk lasted much longer than I was anticipating today. I thought we were gonna go over one book. She went over 6 or something. I mean, I wasn't counting. I wasn't even really paying attention.
We're gonna talk about weekly weigh-ins. I'm gonna give you my weight from actually last Sunday when I did film the video. And then I'm going to tell you what I am now. So like I was saying before, I feel like I've been doing a lot of oversharing and stuff. And
she said, I feel like I've been oversharing about my weight and weight loss surgery. And so to mitigate that, to take care of that, I'm going to tell you more about my weight right now in this video.
And I feel like doing weekly weigh-ins wasn't doing anything good for me. I don't want to feel obligated to have a set day of when I need to weigh in for my audience.
Okay.
I want to weigh in for myself, and I want to weigh in for my surgeon. I want to weigh in for my doctor. I don't want to weigh in for my audience, and that's how it felt to me.
Well, girl, you're the one that decided to do that to begin with, and you're the one that goes back and forth between, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. Do or do not, but don't be I don't want to do it for my audience, or I'm doing this because my audience did this or that. It's just make the decision or don't, you know? Nobody over here, well, I guess I'll speak for myself. I was over here saying I need this weekly weigh-in because I would rather you just not altogether, to be honest.
And that's very unfortunate because I know a lot of people like my weigh-ins.
Sure.
But right now, I'm not doing this for anyone else.
Okay.
But me.
Exactly.
And I just didn't feel like they were serving me anything positive. So is there going to be weigh-ins? Yes. But I want to be able to, if I want to come on 2 days in a row and be this is what I weigh, I want to do that. I don't want to have just set scheduled time when I tell you guys my weight.
The semantics and technicalities over will she, won't she do weigh-ins, who cares? Yeah, if you want to do it. The only reason people are going to be disappointed is when you don't post a weigh-in and you said you were going to, because, spoiler alert, if you've never watched an Amberlynn Reid video prior to today, this is par for the course. She says she's going to do something, she doesn't do it. People ask, oh, hey, you said you were going to do this, where'd it go? And just to be clear, people can be wondering why she didn't post something that she normally said she was going to post for other reasons outside of just wanting to know what her weight is, right? People at this point, good and bad, are invested in the story of Amberlynn Reid. And I would think even if I was an ardent supporter, I mean, I'm a fan at this point. I'm not a fan or supporter who cares that much about her weight, but let's say I am one of her supporters who's invested in her successful weight loss surgery or whatever, and she promised me that she was going to post every week updates to keep me informed. I would be a little concerned if all of a sudden she stopped posting updates to keep me informed. You know what I'm saying? If all of a sudden I didn't hear from her for a week, I would be concerned, you know? She's doing this to herself. If she just said, hey, I'm going to give you occasional weight loss updates whenever I feel like it, there'd probably be somebody upset. But again, truly this should be for you. I don't...
So last week on the Sunday where you guys saw the weigh-in, I was 508.2. And then this last Sunday, I was 505.2, which was down 3 pounds. But today,
Stunning.
I am 503.0, which is another 2.2 pounds.
Stunning.
Loss. So since you guys last heard my weight, I am down a total of 5.2. I am down about 20-something pounds since I went to the weight loss clinic and started doing everything I need to do to get weight loss surgery. So that is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. So I've had a lot of people ask me, like, where are you in your weight loss surgery journey? How much longer till you get surgery? What all have you done? What all do you still need to do? Because as you guys know, I have been telling you guys that there is tons of things that I had to do, like a checklist after checklist after checklist, just a lot of stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I was stressing out because for some reason I thought, this is just me being me, that when you went to the weight loss clinic, they were going to schedule everything for you. But they don't. That's not their job. That's my...
Amberlynn Reed. Amberlynn Reed. Just living in her own world where she thinks that everything revolves around her to the extent that, yeah, I'm sure the weight loss surgery clinic just will schedule everything for you. That's like a realistic assumption, probably only ever made by a person like you who like rarely goes out and interacts with the rest of the world. Like, what? And this is also like, just reminds me, like, it really makes me think a lot about how, like, just immediately excited she was at the beginning. It's always the excitement, like, right when she starts something new, and never the excitement once she realizes, like, the actual work it takes into doing the plan. In this case, specifically, the work it's gonna take to go set up all of these appointments. It sounds like she has been doing some of that, so, like, kudos, I guess, to you for learning how to schedule an appointment with various doctors and things like that, but whew, you are 30-something years old and you really thought somebody was going to just do all of this for you, huh? I see.
My job. And I'm not used to that type of life.
Of course like, you're not.
Really on top of appointments, etc., because I kind of low-key let my depression get in the way, and I'm not this time. So I have been more overstimulated than usual when it comes like to stuff like that, which is fine. This is like really important to me. They only scheduled one thing, and then the rest of everything else I had to schedule myself, etc. I sound like a child. I understand I'm an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, like the huge ass surprise that I'm having right now, learning that you have never had this, like, idea or understanding of what it's like to have to schedule your own appointments for things, and that there's not just somebody out there that just does that all for you. It's really fascinating that you have made it this far in life. Like, truly.
I'm just not used to putting myself first in this area. Like, normally I would let my phone anxiety get in the way, and I wouldn't schedule appointments. I wouldn't even answer my phone when, like, doctors would call me. I would just, hope that they would leave a voicemail. Like, that was a lot of my past anxiety. But
I do always enjoy the phone anxiety when it comes back up, because then I just think about the time that she was, like, full on calling. Where was she calling? Like, the homeless shelter she called once on camera, on film, and I feel like she called somewhere else one time. Because, was it, like, a vet, or was it, like, like, some kind of doctor? Either way, very fascinating to me every time she brings up the phone anxiety thing. Not to say that can't manifest in different kinds of ways, but I do think about all the times we've seen her, like, make phone calls on her channel. And it also doesn't seem like that's what the issue is here. The issue sounds like you thought somebody was going to do it for you, and now you're overwhelmed that you have to do it by yourself.
Like, bro, I'm 32 years old. I need to do this for myself. I can't expect anyone else to do it for me. So I do want to list off all the things that I have done and that I have needed to do.
Okay.
So it's kind of a lot. For me, it is.
She really said, I feel like I've been oversharing. I don't want to overshare, but here's every single thing I've done related to my weight loss surgery.
So the first thing I needed to do was the online seminar, and that took about 45 minutes.
Don't we already know about that?
That was literally the first thing I had to do, and then I had to do the intake packet.
Why are you repeating things we already know that you did? Like, I don't understand the point.
Which was just like...
And also, what's this PowerPoint looking nonsense? Am I in a classroom right now?
A lot of just like new patient information, like a lot. And then I had to do intake day. A lot of people are getting that confused because every time I talk about this day, people are like, yeah, it's a seminar. And I'm like, no. I had to do that online. What I keep talking about is called intake day.
Well, one, I don't know why we keep talking about it at this point, truly. But also, I feel like you called it a seminar or a class or something like that. And that's why this is the first time I'm seeing you refer to it as intake day. Just to be clear, just so we're on the same page.
And that is what that is called. It is not a seminar. And then I had to do the intake educational course, which I also did that, which was the day that I'm talking about. But like, as part of that day was the educational course, which was the beginning of the 8-hour day.
Get to the new things that I'm not aware of. Like, what is the point in rehashing all these things that we already know about if this video is just supposed to be a basic update video about things that have happened while you were not posting on YouTube?
So while editing, I realized that I forgot to mention the registered dietitian evaluation, which is just the one-on-one that I had with the dietitian where she gave me goals and she just talked to me more about personal to me instead of like in the education class. So yeah, I just forgot to mention that one. Okay,
y'all, I know I just cut out most of that stuff because she just read off this checklist of things, and I would say at least 75, 80%, maybe even 90% of the stuff is all stuff she's told us already. It's all stuff she's told us that she's done already, which leads me to ask, like, what have you really been doing this time off from YouTube? You said you were so busy. I was expecting to learn about so much new stuff. And at most it sounds like you started taking a multivitamin and walking, which is like, I'm really exaggerating. There are a few more things on top of that, like other appointments and stuff that I don't think I'd heard her talk about before, but like so much of that was stuff we've already discussed. You've already told us.
So I have done everything that I am supposed to do, and now everything is in the hands of technology. And when will my surgeon get the results for this? When will this be faxed over? When will my results for that come in? When will this hit? When will that hit? When will they call me to schedule that appointment? So once I see the surgeon one-on-one, I'm pretty sure, just based off of what I've learned, what I've seen, what I've heard, is that we're going to talk about goals. We're going to choose what surgery would be right for me, because I know a lot of people are asking, like, what surgery are you doing? I know what I want.
So this part's helpful. Like, the discussions of the next steps. I don't think we've made it this far before. Although now I'm kind of, like, questioning, like, what have I read on her Instagram Q&As that, like, feels like it's a little bit repetitive, and now I'm like, I don't know, was maybe some of that other stuff repetitive because I read about it on her Instagram Q&As? I don't know. But either way, this feels like a new part of the story for me.
I know what my doctor recommends for me, so I have to talk to the surgeon about that, and the surgeon is just going to tell me more of, like, what they think would be right for me. And everyone is different based on their medical, their weight, the way that their body works, the things that they've done in the past, etc., etc. So I know what I want. And the reason why I have not shared online what surgery I want is because I don't want people to talk me out of it. I feel like I know that's what's going to happen, and I don't want that to happen.
Sure.
And I don't want people to scare me.
Because you overshare and then you get caught up in, like, worrying about what the people in the comments are saying. As you've already demonstrated in this video, your concerns over weight loss surgery as it stands, which is why I'm so confused why you're sharing as much as you are. It's very confusing to me.
into choosing something different or try to persuade me. I just don't want that. If anyone's gonna persuade me, it's gonna be the surgeon. So right now, my little mini goals for myself, it's like they want you to do and change just like a few things. Like they don't want you to use straws anymore because you can't use a straw after weight loss surgery, which is...
I'm so glad she said that because so many people, and in my head, like when I watched the last video that I reacted to, there was a moment where she talked about how she wasn't using straws anymore, and then she went to go grab a plastic water bottle, and so many people in my comments were like, oh yeah, look at her being so environmentally conscious, not using straws but still drinking from a plastic water bottle, which, like, we can talk all you want about the plastic water bottle thing. I think it's so goofy when she could just get like a filter for her tap water and call it a day. Truly. But in my head, for some reason, I already knew that the thing that she was actually stopping the straw use for was weight loss surgery. And so I was telling people that in the comments, like I was responding to people and saying that that was like what I thought was going on. And I'm glad she has confirmed that it is related to weight loss surgery, just in case there was any confusion.
And another thing is like eating protein first, and then eat your vegetables, and then eat your carbs. I have to like take smaller bites, and I have to chew a little bit more. My teeth are super sensitive, so that has been challenging, having to chew more. And I do have to see a dentist. It's just ever since I had that, I've talked about this before and you guys are like, you're crazy. What are you talking about? I don't even know. But if you guys are new to my channel, or you don't remember this story, after I had the hysterectomy, I had a weird sensations through my body. One of the two major things for me was my nipples hurt.
How did we go from teeth to nipples? How did we get from teeth to nipples? Teeth, nipples, teeth, how?
Like really bad. My nipples hurt really bad.
Okay, what's that got to do with your teeth?
I wanted to never stop brushing my teeth. I was
insanely
obsessed with brushing my teeth. I would probably brush 7+ times a day, and I would just be scrubbing for minutes at a time. I've never really had troubles with my teeth per se.
Like, not true. Okay, not true. Not true. I'll have to go find the video. But I distinctly remember reacting, because it was a jump scare. I distinctly remember reacting to a video where you had some kind of issue with your tooth and you showed the extracted tooth.
Formed. And that is what I was dealing with.
Ma'am! So to say you've never really had issues with your teeth, I know that's a whole goddamn lie.
Like nothing out of the ordinary, but when I went, I want to say a good 5 months brushing my teeth that often, because it was just like a sensation. It was an overpowering sensation, and I don't know why I correlated with the hysterectomy. It's just because like literally the day after my surgery, that sensation started. And then thankfully eventually it went away, but...
What, did the nipple thing go away or no? Did we lose the nipple sensation?
Ever since that situation, my teeth are the worst they've ever been.
From brushing?
You grew up being told, you can brush your teeth too much. And you're like, what? Like, how? Like, what do you mean? And, like, I'm living proof that if you brush your teeth too much, they mess up your teeth. Like, it hurts to chew anything. I don't know, it's just teeth sensitivity to the max.
Yeah, let's fucking go to a dentist then. I don't know what to tell you, bestie. Go to a dentist. Let's go. Come on.
To the max. I'm a type of gal who only ever experienced toothaches because of wisdom teeth, and now I'm experiencing them just like from eating bread, from eating something soft. Like, and sometimes it's so bad I like have to rock back and forth. So I do have to see a dentist about that. It definitely sucks, and but chewing slower.
Okay, but also like, what are we waiting on then? What's stopping us from going to the dentist? Again, you have all the time in the world, and And you're doing what about it? Talking about it in a YouTube video? Go get your teeth checked out, girly. Are you telling me also you haven't been to a dentist since your hysterectomy? Like, let's go. Let's get that cleaning. Let's get them checked out.
Yeah, so you have to definitely eat different, obviously, and it's a lot of hard work. This whole thing has been so stressful because there's been so many appointments and so much like mental work has gone into this and like physical work, and it sucks that, you know, I have to do it this way, but I think it's like the only way.
Sure. I just want to say though, you've been very fortunate to go your whole life not having to like make appointments for yourself and stuff, because like, I understand it's probably overwhelming that there's a lot of things you do have to gather, and like for me, that would probably be overwhelming in itself, sure, but like there's so many people that don't have the luxury of like taking a week off from doing their job like you have essentially done, so that they can organize all those things in their lives. And it's just like, I hope you realize how fortunate you are that like this is your reality and what you get to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many other people would have to figure out how to do that on top of like a full-time job, potentially family, things like that they have to care for. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm kind of like, I don't feel like I'm connecting with her on this like, oh wow, it's just been so exhausting, because I'm just like, yeah, I guess. Like, I do understand where it might feel a little overwhelming to have to, like, compile all those things, but also, like, it's literally the only thing that's on your plate. It's like, what else are you doing?
And that's just me being realistic. Like, this is the only way I'm gonna succeed. And I will eventually get over the hump of feeling ashamed of that, because, like, I feel ashamed.
I don't think you should feel ashamed.
Stop feeling that way, but right now I do. Like, I feel ashamed that I couldn't do it by myself. It's pretty sad.
I mean, I don't also know that you're not a big part of this still. Like, I know people in my personal life who have gotten bariatric surgery in some form or another, and it's not just like a magical thing where you don't have to do any work. Like, it's okay to get help to like meet your goals and things like that. That's like why it exists. Like, you're still gonna be having to do a lot of the legwork, as you've already identified by even just like getting things scheduled. You're not doing this with like 100% help from somebody. I feel like you're the one that has that mindset, because you're the one that assumed that everybody was gonna go schedule all your appointments for you and you just were gonna walk in and show up and have it happen. But like, you have to still put in a lot of work. This is not the easy way out. It's not at all.
But it's like, I look at other people who have gotten weight loss surgery, and I don't think that. Like, wow, they had to get surgery, they had to have that extra tool. Like, I don't think that. I think that, like, they're strong and courageous and powerful to even make that decision. Because, like I said, surgery is scary. This is life-altering. This is not an easy fix. It's not an easy change. And I'm going through the process right now, literally in the middle of it. And it's been hard, and I cannot wait until I do all this and I can say a few years down the line that it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I can't wait for that. So yeah, some other goals I want to focus on is like my steps. I do want to focus on getting my steps in. That's super important.
Work.
And I want to focus on calories and counting my protein. And now that things are scooting along the way, you know, I do want to be able to get surgery at the lowest weight I can be, because I am scared, and I also want my liver to be at the best place it can be.
Okay.
Because, you know, your liver can get in the way, and I do have a fatty liver, and I don't want my fatty liver to be the reason that, like, they can't do my surgery. That would suck. So I do want to start focusing a little bit more on healthier foods and what they consider to be liver shrinking, liver health. I really, really want to start focusing on that. even if my surgery is months and months and months away from now.
Sure. So what are those things and what are we doing? And that's my question. And also, while she's talking about her fatty liver, it made me think about her gallbladder again. And I just find it interesting that, like, she has been consistently losing weight, but we haven't heard about any gallstone pain or anything like that. And I don't know, I'm just, the gallstone storyline continues to be interesting and fascinating to me as a concept, because it does seem to pop up anytime that, like, is convenient for her. Not to say that she's not actually experiencing that, because I'm sure she does. It's just, like, interesting that it's not something we're talking about right now, because I think also if she is experiencing it, would be helpful for people who are maybe in similar situations to know how she's, like, dealing with it, overcoming it, etc. You know what I'm saying?
I need to, like, work on me now because I don't want to go under the knife at my worst.
Sure.
No, I want to go under the knife at my current best, what I can be, because that is when I will feel more at peace.
Okay.
And I don't want to put my body under any more stress than it needs to be. So yeah, I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I sometimes ramble and I talk a lot, and I feel like...
Guess what? When you're not tired, you also ramble and talk a lot. Let's just be honest, bestie.
That's currently what's happening. So I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm like falling asleep as I speak.
I mean,
I hope that you guys
a little
did
bit
enjoy
the
this
same
update video, and I will be back with another one soon. I promise I will not be MIA for much longer.
Crossing my fingers you aren't. Crossing my fingers you aren't.
A little mental moment, a little mental break. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
All right. Bye, bestie. See ya. All right, well, there you go. The update you didn't know you needed and probably still don't. I don't know. I think my biggest takeaway from that whole video is just, like, her starting off saying, like, I feel like I was oversharing, and then continuing to give every single detail about her weight loss surgery, journey, process, etc. I don't know how her brain works, and I said a long time ago that we really should stop trying to make sense out of any of her nonsense, and sometimes I just need the reminder. So there you go. I hope you are enjoying her videos, my videos, everybody's videos. If you're brand new to my channel and you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get notifications every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media, which includes Twitch, Cameo, my merch shop, my second gaming channel, any of it, alright? Okay? I hope you all had a good time today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!